Okay, it is finally 8:17. We are finally in a hotel room. Chris's parents were really great. They found a hotel that is dog friendly. We've been driving since like 3:45 this morning. We got here at, let's see, 3:45, so let's see. Okay, wow, fuck. Okay, we drove for 17 hours today. Is that right? Was that the correct amount of math? 17 hours? Oh my god. We've only made it as far as Georgia. Literally, it is stop and go, stop and go. You'll go like between 2 and 10 miles an hour and then come to a stop. Then you'll just be stopped for like a few minutes. And it's just like that, just non-stop. Every time you start to go, you stop. At one point we got up to like 40 miles an hour for a very short limited amount of time. Then we got off of the interstate and we took some back road and we went west. So like instead of going through Atlanta and bumper to bumper non-stop traffic, we got off the interstate and we went like around Atlanta and then hooked back in to Atlanta from like the other side. So if that makes any sense. So it added more miles onto the car, but time-wise, I think it maybe saved us a little bit of time because we were able to go like a regular speed limit, and there weren't really any other cars on that road, which that's the same road where the truck had been turned over and it was like all the ambulance people and all of that stuff. So, yeah, we're finally both taking showers. Chris is in the shower right now. We're waiting for our food delivery to get here. And then we're probably gonna zonk out. We're both pretty tired. We both did a lot of driving today and just like all the stress of having to prepare for the hurricane and like not knowing if you're gonna have a house when we get back and like dealing with Harrison. Oh my god, listen. If you know me, you know I love Harrison. I was ready to give him away today. I'm like, can somebody take him? He's free to a good loving home. Somebody come get this dog. Like, that many hours locked up in the car, I cannot even fucking imagine people who have kids. If you have kids, what the fuck were you thinking? Why did you have kids? Like, I want to say I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, but my only thought is like, why, like knowing that that's what you would have to deal with when traveling, why would you proceed to have children?
That's why they don't travel.
That's probably true. A lot of people with kids don't really travel, but like in an instance like this, you don't really have an option. You have to put that fucker in a car and take it for 17 hours. Bumper to bumper, only to end up in like the very next state from yours. Like, fuck, we're not even a third of the way of where we're like heading to. Like, fuck. So anyways, touching base, we're in Atlanta for the night in a hotel. We're gonna get up in the morning and get back on the road. There is a mandatory evacuation for our area now, which I'm so glad we left before all of that jazz, because they're not going to be able to get out of Florida, literally. Like, they're not going to have the time. And some people are not leaving until like Saturday. Like, forget it, you're going to die on the fucking interstate in your car. Hopefully you didn't bring your animals, because your animals shouldn't have to die because you're an idiot that waited to the last minute. Jeez. Like, I don't know why anybody would wait to the last fucking minute. Chris works for a big corporation, and his company sent him out a message to let him know that all of their facilities would be closed for them to evacuate Florida, their Florida facilities, and his work is going to call them and let them know when it's safe to come back. I hope you have a lot of patience, because it's gonna take forever. We took back roads the whole way this morning, which was great. That was a breeze. But as soon as you hit 75 or 95, like it's done. It's over. There's no way to avoid it. Like, it's the only two roads out of Florida. Like, you know, like you can't avoid it. So, and the Carolinas are gonna have to evacuate now also. So if you took 95, if you're taking 95 to get out of Florida, just keep in mind you're gonna have everybody that's coming up from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, all of that stuff, Key West, because that's all been evacuated. So you're gonna have all those people coming up to leave, and once you hit the Carolinas are having to leave because they think that the hurricane's gonna take that 90-degree like hook. They start evacuating. I think they said they have to leave by like tomorrow morning, and the shelters are gonna start taking people at like 10 a.m. So I feel bad for people that waited this long to like leave, because it's literally taking us like 3 days to get to Ohio because of traffic. Chris has made the drive from Florida to Ohio in 1 day, in like 12 hours. So just be prepared. You're going to be on the road for a long time. Make sure you have lots and lots of stuff to drink, like lots and lots of water. If you're traveling with kids or animals or anything like that, make sure you have food for them. Make sure you have food for you. Like, if you have extra gas containers, fill them up like early in the morning. Like, go to a gas station that is open at like 2 a.m. when there's only like 1 or 2 other people there, and fill up then, because otherwise you're going to be waiting hours for gas. And oh god, is this the, what was that? Was that Turks and Caicos, that footage?
Sure.
This shit's no joke.
So red.
Red. Oh shit, this is, okay, so this is where we live.
There, no, see the little dots? That's where we live.
Yeah, this right here is our house. That's what's gonna flood.
That's why it's an A, mandatory evacuation. All the red is what they mandatory evacuated.
Okay, so you guys just saw, Chris just showed you where our house is, and the little red specks means it's gonna flood like a fucking bitch. Like, hopefully we have a house when we get back. I'm glad I took video of everything. Our house is fucked. Our house is so fucked.
Oh, it's definitely flooding if floods happen. Like there's no doubt about it. You know?
Our neighbor, she said one of my packages came today too. Our neighbor's watching the house from her house, and she's collecting like our packages and mail and stuff. I hope my grandfather evacuates. I hope Gail and them get him out of there. What does Apollo Beach look like? What does his thing look like? It's probably gonna a flood zone because it's all water. Yeah, exactly. Apollo Beach is all water. Every house is on the water.
Hillsborough did a mandatory evacuation too.
They already did their evacuation?
He's Hillsborough, right?
Yeah, Hillsborough. Do you need his exact address? I can give it to you. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow because we're gonna fucking go to bed. Even Harrison's exhausted. Look at this. Like, he is knocked out. He is so knocked out. It's been such a long day in the fucking car.